Hello and welcome back to the island. As autumn clearly sets in here in the beautiful Alexander Archipelago, things are slowing down. Everyone's summer pace is morphing into a more reflective hibernation, as it does each year before the temperatures lower more and the snowy season begins. The once vibrant greens turn to yellow and orange, and it begins to rain almost daily here in the rainforest. This is the time of year people in this region begin to celebrate the year's harvest. You begin to see your friends and family again as they trickle in from their summer adventures and the streets clear of the busy tourism season. I myself have been so grateful for this time here on the island, reconnecting with friends and my mom, and remembering why I was brought to this island in the first place. So thank you for joining me here on the channel and coming along for some beautiful, simple days on an island in Alaska.
Well, we've made it back to our sweet little property today, and we are just going to work on a few little projects. I don't know, just getting our hands dirty, getting more confident and comfortable working up here. Yeah, and most importantly, enjoying nature. Yeah. We just want to share the beauty and the story of building this property out over time. Step one, every day we come up here, get a fire started and going so we can burn all this stuff. This is very characteristic of my mom and me. We always eat before anything.
Because it's lunchtime.
It is lunchtime, but it's just funny.
We got to get our energy up.
And then we got to design a little stairway down to our creek.
Yeah.
That's what we want to do today, right?
Yes. Going.
And my mom made these bow. I have hedgehogs that I foraged on the forest with my Uncle Danny.
Isn't that cool?
With Island Uncle Danny. I feel the most whole when I'm here.
This is the life.
Feels good to be in a place that nobody can tell me what to do. Like we make the rules here. I mean, besides the obvious, like don't burn the forest down, but. Let's normalize just saying we don't know what we're doing and we're just trying our best. I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that too.
Okay, I'll move this over to where our project area is. Okay, so I guess we do kind of have a plan for this area. So our plan is to build a little tent camping deck right here. Soon, kind of soon. We got to price all this stuff. But yeah, basically all we're gonna do is build a deck here and then you can sleep with your tents on it. And there's a place to sleep up here so you can spend the night and wake up in the morning and do work and live here and, you know. I'm putting it up right now to get an idea of what it looks like. So I guess that is our one plan, right, Mom?
Yeah, that's the first part.
That's the first part, because then once you can spend the night up here, it just makes it easier to like wake up in the morning and get work done.
When we first got here, I would be wearing gloves to do this. I'm going hard.
I did bring gloves, if you want them.
No, I don't need gloves. We just walk down to the stream and clean our hands.
Exactly. And the fire's going. This fire makes all the difference.
It does.
In working up here, it's insane. So I'm really not lying when I'm saying we're making this up as we go. Like, seriously making this up. We know for a fact we want a deck up here to be able to sleep in tents come spring. So what we're gonna work on right now is building a set of stairs, earthen stairs for now, up here. So we gotta unfortunately cut down some of these berry bushes, which I'm really sad about, but my mom's like, there are berry bushes everywhere here. We have probably 100 berry bushes up here. Look at these old blueberries that I missed, but I'm not gonna eat these because these are definitely overripe now. But look how big the blueberries are. Or we're gonna start like here, right?
And go up there.
And then imagine a beautiful earthen staircase all the way to the top where we are going to build a wooden deck for our tents to tent camp on next summer. So, or next spring. Like we get them to line up nice. And then you put like this, and then we put a stake in front of them. We gotta go grab some. And then to hold it, and then we fill it.
Yeah.
We'll just like move some of the earth down and then fill it. Right?
Yeah, works for me.
Stair number one. It's a little precarious, but I've noticed that these kind of steps settle over time. We'll just improve it over time. Look, you can use those stuff. Yeah, and they'll settle. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
this, I feel like
So we'll have to
need
refill them in.
I'm thinking we need to do something with this
Yeah.
to sturdy that.
We will.
Maybe one of these.
Huh? Like a...
Right
Oh
here.
yeah, let's do a... We could do one of those.
Yeah.
Voila! That little thing, I'm just gonna stick it to the side.
Let's
Get this out of the way.
the measuring thing.
Oh,
Or
so we can,
the-
yeah. So somewhat. Doesn't have to be perfect.
We need to push that.
The sun is so...
It looks so pretty.
I love it here.
It looks so pretty.
Maybe I should
Just the
start
two
it.
steps look amazing. Like imagine how
This will look when we have all the steps
I
in.
am going to be so excited to do our stairs in the spring. Yeah.
I don't know, maybe over time it won't make sense to try and put moss there because we'll walk on it anyways.
Yeah.
Maybe what makes more sense is to put stones and then some fish net, old fish
Yeah.
net over it so you don't slip.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We can just figure it out as we go.
Making it up as we go.
Yeah.
Seeing what works.
Try
what doesn't
different
work.
things. You know how the back of the stair can be too
Yeah.
high? And then it feels like scary.
Oh, I see what you
You
mean.
know what I mean?
I like that.
Because that is one thing that freaks me out when a stair.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm going to fall backwards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 6 steps. Almost halfway up there.
I know what you mean about let them settle.
Yeah, because
First.
that's what the other stairs we built. They settled over a year or
Yeah.
so, and then it was a lot more sturdy.
Mm-hmm.
That one behind you looks a little curious.
We just have to move Earth. We got to move heaven and earth.
All right, so we've come to sort of a little impasse. The stairs are great here, but we didn't really calculate rise and run before we started this. I mean, they look great and they work great.
Huh?
They What?
I'm in your way.
I'm in your way. They function great, as they should. But now we kind of didn't really plan well, so we're gonna probably have to dig into the earth and make little walls, like a rock wall here, that a retaining wall,
It's going to be interesting. We're in a little bit of a pickle.
A little bit of a pickle, but every project is like that, where you're like, damn it.
We're just going to have to move. I don't know. We'll have to think about it.
Yeah.
We don't have to figure it all out right this moment.
The sun has set behind the mountain over on Coopernoff, so we are going to wrap it up here. We have to wait for the fire to kind of burn out anyways. It's a good start, Mom. Look at this. It's great.
And we have that rock that we dug up.
That's a beautiful rock. That can go right there. And then we're gonna add railing on the sides.
I was just thinking about how beautiful they are,
Yeah.
but how much more work we have to do to get it. But that we'll figure it out,
Yep.
We just have to do some research and thinking about. I think what we have to do is not be afraid to move some ground
Yeah.
to make it work.
Yeah. If we make it go off that way and then up, it'll be good.
Yeah. I'm no stair making expert, so.
I don't think anyone is when they first start making stairs in their life.
I'm cold and I'm ready to go.
Me too.
So,
We're both kind of over it, so we're just gonna go.
Have to stand about wood right now?
No, the fire's still
Boss.
going though. Am I bossy? She's boss. She said I'm bossy.
No, you're just the boss.
El jefe. I just remembered that one word.
Hey, we did good work today.
Yep. I'll see you guys in the next clip because my camera's about to die.
Bye.
Goodbye.
It has been raining and raining here on the island, so I haven't been able to get out that much. And OM System, formerly known as Olympus Cameras, has sent me a camera to try out. So I thought it would be fun tonight to go for a camp in the Jeep with William and test out their OM5 to see what cool features and new things that it can do.
Okay, so we've made it to our camp spot. We are currently in this beautiful muskeg that is perfect for taking photos. So we're gonna test out this camera in the muskeg. I just got it this morning, so I am still teaching myself all of the different fun features on here. And yeah, we'll see what photos we can get. The OM5 is a mirrorless interchangeable lens micro four thirds camera. It features 5-axis image stabilization, up to 6.5 steps of compensation, or 7.5 with compatible Sync IS lenses. It has great 121-point PDAF autofocus that features an all-cross type on-chip phase detection autofocus sensor to enable dependable focusing on all situations. One of the first things I want to mention about this little guy is that it is weather sealed, which is so important for a person like me who is hiking through all of the elements: snow, rain, the desert where there is dust everywhere. This OM5 features class-leading IP53 dustproof, splashproof, and freeze-proof design for shooting in rain in cold environments. It is compact and lightweight with a streamlined classic design. What makes this camera particularly unique is its computational features, which I will go into detail about. Okay, now that we've gotten acquainted with the OM5, let's test out the features that make this camera unique and so great for on-the-go photography. First up, you can take high-res 50 megapixel photos while shooting handheld. And there's no need for a tripod either unless you want to use one. This means you can capture photos that are great for print, or for me, it's great for Instagram because I can zoom and crop without losing quality. This next feature is great for people who like shooting macro photography but struggle with getting layered focus. In my case, the muskeg on this island is so fun to look for tiny things to record or take pictures of, so being able to get really defined images of small things is really important to me. It works by taking 8 extra photos focused behind and in front of your chosen focus point, and then layering them together to make one whole defined image. The next feature is Pro Capture, which is great for taking photos on the fly, or for taking photos of William while he is having fun and running around. The camera will record images when the shutter button is pressed halfway, and then will retain 14 images when you press all the way down on the button. This next feature that I will not be able to try out in this video because it is super cloudy, but I'm really excited to try this in the near future, is Starry Sky Autofocus. This feature makes astrophotography accessible through a dedicated night sky autofocusing mode. Combine it with other computational photography features like live composite, and you can capture some epic galaxy photos with this tiny micro four thirds camera. I'm amazed by that, and I can't wait to try it out in future videos. And last but not least, there is a feature called Live ND. With this feature, you can enjoy slow shutter speed effects without attaching an ND filter. This allows you to quickly capture impressive photos without the need to attach or remove filters. This can be used even for super wide angle lenses, which can sometimes be difficult to add a filter onto. So my friends at OM System wanted me to let you guys all know that they have recently launched a 6-week email journey targeting outdoor enthusiasts keen on discovering new perspectives and photography techniques. Subscribers will have the opportunity to delve into the world of outdoor photography in an inspiring way. And as a special incentive, subscribers will receive an exclusive 10% off discount on the OM5 camera. So click the link in my description to sign up and get your discount. I'm very excited to be partnering with OM System as I've been really getting into cameras over the past year and doing a lot of research and learning how to actually use them for real. So you will definitely be seeing this guy around quite a bit over the next year, and I'm really excited to share my thoughts on this cute lightweight camera as time goes on. So far, I definitely think this camera is going to be a big part of my camera kit going forward. So yeah, thank you to OM System for sponsoring this video. Jack.
Oh. Where'd I put them? Oh, there they are.
Oh!
Just harvested those today.
Wow! Those are beautiful, so red.
Yeah.
Look at that. Fingered potatoes. Those are so yummy. Out of your garden. Hi, Jack. What you up to, buddy? So this is my mom's neighbor, my old neighbor. And he is...
Old neighbor.
No, my neighbor when I used to live here.
I love honest women.
And he is a salmon smoker.
Oh,
Expert salmon
there they
smoker.
come.
Woo! Look
Isn't
at
that beautiful?
well, this is not salmon.
Steelhead and salmon.
Steelhead and salmon.
Yeah.
And he just has this like smoker.
This red is the silver salmon. Look at how beautiful that is.
Wow.
And then this right here is
So funny.
steelhead. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that. Oh,
Isn't it pretty?
so pretty.
Yeah. And that's chum. Chum belly.
Delicious.
Oh my goodness. Look at that one.
Ooh, so red. Yeah, so I showed you guys in the last clip
Take one without.
with the.
Just like on the skin side, because I just turned it over this morning.
This is all steelhead.
No, there's some dog salmon and some silver in there too.
Cool. Yeah, this is the steelhead here, because you can see. Let me get it.
See the little spots on there?
Yeah.
That's the steelhead, and then when you turn it over, it's got that beautiful. There's such a high oil content. It's just absolutely deluxe.
Yeah, steelhead's amazing. Dog salmon's not bad either. I think we're a little bit spoiled here
They're
because
all good.
yeah, because they're all delicious. Some belly.
Yeah. This is silver right here.
Cool.
See the redness? See, that's
Yeah.
the pretty fish.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
Good eating fish.
Amen.
And then you cover them in salt mixture, a brine.
No, I mix they say the old recipe was float a potato. Have the salt that thick so it's soup. You don't have to that much. I just put about that much in a bucket, 5-gallon bucket. Stir it up real good. And then I just put this in there for 30 minutes.
And then you let it sit for your secret amount of time. No.
Let it sit in the brine for 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Rinse it. You have to rinse it because it'll turn white like the salt.
Okay.
And if you rinse it, and then right now what we're doing is forming the pellicle. See, this is called the skin where it just turns sticky, but it'll get a dry coating on it.
Okay.
And that's called the pellicle.
Pellicle.
And that's what preserves the fish.
Okay.
It holds everything in and keeps the bacteria out. And then the smoke draws the moisture out too. Because it's a cold smoke.
Yeah. I tried doing some of that with the sockeye I caught this summer, just out of the Jeep. It's not as good as this, but it's delicious.
Where'd you fish? On the Kenai?
Yeah, on the Kenai.
Cooper Landing there?
Yep.
Oh, I used to.
Yeah,
I've got so many pictures.
know
Here
exactly.
comes the trolley, or whatever.
It's great there.
Okay, now Loui can tell you about how this tastes when she and her mother devour it.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause this is your piece.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God, such a big piece.
Yeah, but thin slice it,
Okay.
and then just taste
It
Yeah.
and do little
Because
taste.
it's very chewy. It's dried and it's cured. But if you thin slice it, it just is moist and
very
really just
good. Oh,
yeah.
thanks, John.
You're welcome, dear
Yeah,
heart.
so this is his
Jack says,
operation here, and this is Jack. One of our Jack's like, oh, you want to give me some of that skin? I'm sorry, Jack. Look at this big thing.
That's huge. Wow.
So cool. Helps to have neighbors that do this kind of
yeah.
smoke stuff. Today, we cranberry pick. It's cranberry picking season.
One of the things I love about this part of the world is how abundant it really is here. I have loved learning over the years the many things about foraging and fishing. There's a lifetime of knowledge here, and I have been so grateful to the people on this island who have been so generous with sharing their skills and have shared their bounty with us too. It feels really good to learn all of these skills and come home with food that will nourish you. There's a lot in this little...
Yeah. Or some people bring stools.
Yeah.
Like older people, yeah, if you bring stool and sit on that.
You can just sit in a patch and
Pick.
all around you.
Yeah, and then just move it as you go. We give some to our friends.
Yeah.
I know Susan will want some.
All right, here we go. Time to get serious here.
I know, I'm like, all right, let's really get to work. That's funny. Very.
Look at that. That's a big cranberry. You know where that's going? In our bellies.
In our belly.
Into our... Oh, here's another fat one. Oh, look at that. Oh, 2 big ones. I like it when they're super red.
Me too.
Hello.
I'm soaked. Are you soaked? Yes. My bangs are like
Holy cow.
so emo right now.
Oh,
William, you would have hated that. Look how many berries we got.
that was very worth it.
Let's mix them together.
Hi, William. He's like, what are you guys doing?
We're going, look at Woo! Pour these into here. This is our berry haul. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of cranberries,
That's a
Mom.
lot of cranberries.
We'll definitely be making stuff and giving stuff away. Look at that, it's beautiful.
We found the perfect cranberry spot.
Yeah, now we know where to go, specifically.
Yeah. Holy moly.
This area people pick in a lot, I think, but look at all this.
But if you go, yeah, where we were,
Yeah,
I feel like
that's the
they
spot right there.
they must like more well drained and kind of covered places.
Yeah, I think so. We figured it out.
Wow.
Look at how many.
There we go.
Whoa.
Watching all them just disappear.
That's so cool.
It's 7:30 and my mom and I were craving pastries, so I decided to make some from scratch. I made some pastry dough in the blender and rolled it out, and here we have fresh made pastry dough. And here is what is left of the cranberries that we did not give away. I'm going to make cranberry cream cheese filled pastries. Okay, all jokes aside, this recipe was absolutely delicious. We start by making a cranberry filling with 1.5 cups of cranberries, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and 1/4 cup of cane sugar.
Wow, and 1/4 cup of sugar is still a lot of friggin' sugar.
And then add a teaspoon of cornstarch. And then let it simmer on medium. Then make a sweet cream cheese mixture with 8 ounces of cream cheese, vanilla, lemon juice,
1/3 cup of sugar, but I'm putting 1/4 cup because that is way too much damn sugar.
and lastly add an egg yolk. You don't have to mix it as aggressively as I did, but mix it until it's smooth. When the cranberry mixture has thickened, take it off the stove. Then cut your pastry dough in half and layer some of the cranberry mixture and the cream cheese mixture onto one of the halves. Baking and filming in my mom's kitchen over the past few weeks has definitely given me a respect for food influencers and homemakers. They make cooking and filming look so easy. I've realized that there isn't a bone in my body that was made to be a homemaker. Yes, I love to cook and I love to bake when I can, but oh man, to do it basically as a job is definitely not me. So you're going to then place the second half of the dough on top of the other and cut it into triangle strips. Then roll up the dough into rolls. See, I don't know how food influencers make everything they do so pretty because this was a mess. Then coat each of the rolls with some egg on top. Pop in the oven for 25 minutes at 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and then out comes the most flaky and deliciously tart pastries you will ever eat.
All I can say is that women who do this online all the time are professionals, because I tried to make the powdered sugar look pretty.
You gotta use it in a. You can't just go. You gotta do it in a like a sifter thing.
Yeah, I know, but do you have one of those?
You
Oh,
should have asked
dang it.
me.
Okay, we'll
It
choose
looks
one.
beautiful.
I can't wait any longer.
Okay, I'll choose this top one since.
So,
Oh.
now we know. All right.
Oh my
ready?
gosh! Is it gonna be? It's gonna burn our mouths though.
Just take a little bite.
Okay, toast.
Fresh out the oven.
Mm. Woo. Mm. Yum.
be honest, I couldn't really tell you what my goal is today here on the property. I just wanted to come up here because I saw in the forecast it was going to be a sunny day. And you have to take advantage of every sunny day you get here on the island or in Southeast Alaska because it is very rainy this time of year here. Cut a piece of wood from the wood down there. So it occurred to me while I was cutting the bench seat that I could probably use the rest of the wood down there for the stairs. I don't know why that didn't click to me before. I found some clay. That's kind of cool. This is the stuff that you can make pottery with and whatnot. I don't know anything about this stuff, but that's pretty cool. So I've done some rearranging of a few stairs to make that stair less scary. I think all of these stairs down here are gonna have to be refigured out. But I think what's important is making that not super scary. So that's what we were working on. Oh my goodness, hard work. And does anyone else feel like it's absolutely necessary to sing "I've been working on the railroad" when you're using a pickaxe? I've been working on the railroad all the long day. Na 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 na. Hey. Oh, guys, I'm totally fading. This is so much easier to do with two people. My mom was working on a project today, so she couldn't come out. But oh man, I'm gonna have to cut some roots, some tree roots here, and that's complicated. So I might save that for next time. I'm really thinking this is maybe gonna be the one big project this fall on the land. If we can get these stairs pretty solid, then we'll have a really good way to get up there with all of the materials for a camping deck next spring or so. So I'm just doing what I can. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this in this video. So yeah, stay tuned. We're just going to take it literally a step at a time. And yeah, finish this project, learn from it, calculate rise and run better next time. But yeah, it's all a learning process, and I'm just so grateful to be out here. I think it's almost been 4 years since we bought this property, and I still feel like it's not 100% my land. Like, I'm still in shock that this is my property and my mom's property, and we can do whatever we want in it. Okay, I don't know, y'all. I feel like it looks worse than when I started. I kind of uprooted the work that we did the other day. The beautiful work. Stairs just look kind of like not that great. Feel a little discouraged, but this is definitely a lot easier with my mom here. I've been feeling incredibly tired recently, and I don't know what it is, but I like get good sleep and eat well, and I still feel tired in the morning when I wake up. I think maybe I've been spending too much time on social media lately, and maybe not enough time just in the outdoors. Enjoying the sunlight, that's another thing, is here the sun is not out very often, so You have to take vitamin D living here. So yeah, that's a big thing living here, is you have to make sure you're taking enough vitamin D, especially this time of the year, and sitting out in the sun when you can. Another thing is I've also been struggling a lot with slowing down recently. I feel like I should always be doing something and on the move, and I know that that's something that isn't true. You don't need to be hustling all the time or doing something all the time. It's definitely something that's an ongoing struggle for me, because sometimes I'm really good about that, about letting my body rest and allowing myself to slow down a little bit. And sometimes I just can't help myself, like I need to be on the move all the time doing something, or else I feel super guilty about relaxing. When I know in about a little over a month I'm going to be on the move again, traveling, doing a lot of things that are new and scary and exciting. It's just like, come on, like, just relax. Enjoy the sun. Enjoy being home. Enjoy your friends. Yeah, I just have to remind myself of that, like, on a daily basis. I don't know if any of you guys can relate to that, but you're not alone.